It's not easy staying active in witnessing to people we don't know. We all have busy lives. So how do we stay motivated?
To stay active in witnessing, we need the support of others, and they need our support. We can have great personal discipline and set goals and have great intentions, but for most Christians, when it comes to outreach, this just isn't enough. We need accountability and encouragement, and that comes through journeying together with other like-minded Christians. Jesus even sent out his disciples in twos. Why? He understood the importance of supporting one another, and it's very hard to sustain this particular focus on your own. This is why we work better in teams. Would you be open to starting an evangelism group in your church made up of people who would like to share their faith more with strangers? To do this, the first step would be to discuss this with your pastor, because you want to fit with the vision and dynamics of your church. Once you have their permission, your goal as an evangelism team would be to work together, motivating and encouraging each other, helping each other to stay active in outreach, and to keep learning different skills and approaches together so that you can be as effective as possible. How often should your team meet or outreach? This depends on your group and the level of commitment you want, but I'd encourage you to meet reasonably regularly because staying motivated is hard for a lot of people. Excuses not to get out there and talk with people are easy to come by, so if you can build some momentum together and really enjoy hanging out, then hopefully those involved will be looking forward to it, not dreading it. One church I know that has been successfully going out as a team meet on the third Friday of every month to evangelise. They are also offering training for those who want to be involved and just for people to come out and observe if they want. It doesn't sound like a lot of outreach, but they have been doing this consistently for over 10 years. They enjoy what they do, their church prays for them and encourages them, and they are being effective. If we are to sustain our efforts, we need to work in teams under the covering and with the blessing of our churches. We need to pray together, to encourage each other, to learn together, finding tools that can help, and we could do role plays together to increase confidence. And then when we go out together to outreach, the more experienced ones mentor the newer ones to help them gain confidence and to learn good people skills to relate well and positively with the people they meet. In a church, maybe 10% of us have the heart and boldness to reach strangers. A great goal for the other 90% in the church is to engage people they already know in spiritual conversations. 40% of non-believers have a church-going friend, so this is a worthy goal for them. One of the mistakes I have made as an evangelist is making those who are not so passionate or engaged feel guilty. This doesn't help our cause. Not everyone is at a place where they feel comfortable sharing Christ, particularly with people they don't know. So rather than being judgmental, we do well to gently encourage others to take steps towards being more active in sharing their faith. If invited by your pastor, this is something that you could work together on to support and encourage others. Like it says in Ephesians 4, it's all about equipping others.
And he himself gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the equipping of the saints, for the work of ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ.
Most evangelists have missed their role in being equippers and simply love all the doing. Even if they are successful in outreaching, their effectiveness is limited to their own efforts. Investing in others always pays dividends.
If your pastor does invite you to encourage your church members to reach those they know, there are some great resources for this that are gentle and non-threatening. They usually focus on a highly conversational approach, and I've seen a lot of church people willingly embrace this kind of approach. Be in touch and I can point you to some of these online resources. Thanks for listening in. I hope you enjoy your discussion time considering what the goals of your team could be. And in the next session, we're going to be talking about our approach and attitude in evangelism, because we want to represent both God and our local church well.